I'm Chronix, and this is Crystal
Hello.
from the most extreme wrestling, and this is your Raw review for January 6, 2014.
Oh, you wrote 13.
Oh, but they don't know.
Fail.
But they don't know that.
Fail.
And I corrected.
Now.
I corrected myself.
Doesn't matter.
And if you did not notice, Crystal is back.
I am back. I've been gone for like 3 weeks.
Yeah, we all just gave up hope on you.
Thanks.
But-
Appreciate that.
But the camera is back. But then I thought, well, you know, people like the podcast stuff.
You did get positive reviews on the podcast.
So I thought I might do that again. But I mean, I
but
did.
with me.
But, well, I did mess up the last video.
Yeah, apparently you cut off the end.
Oops. I checked on it and then I saw it, but apparently it wasn't there. So I don't know. I guess I just ruined it. But I'm not going to.
Ruined it.
I'm going to double, triple check it this time.
Okay.
So it'll be all good to go.
Try not to ruin it.
And I don't want to ruin it because that would just not be good. Okay, so Raw is from Baltimore, and the significant thing about this Raw is that it is Raw old.
Old school.
Old school, and we kick it off with Ric Flair. He was advertised, everyone is excited, and he comes out.
Yeah, and he did something with the 49ers earlier this week.
Yeah, I know, they publicized the crap out of that.
They surely did.
I mean, last time Ric Flair got in trouble is because he was drinking too much and went to the WWE 14, I think, little press conference. He got in trouble. People think that Jim Ross got fired because he did not control Flair. It was a weird situation.
What?
I don't know. That was the rumors. That
Sounds completely improbable.
I don't know, but that's what people are saying that's happened. And Ric Flair comes off scot-free, even though he was the one causing the problems, I guess. Isn't it kind of interesting how many times Ric Flair gets in trouble, he gets drunk, he gets left by the TNA crew or whatever because he's too drunk out in a different country, you know.
I remember that.
You know, and like he keeps getting in trouble, but nobody seems to give him flack.
He's like Hulk Hogan.
No, but different. I mean, Ric Flair seemingly...
Ric Flair's better, but...
Can do anything and get away with it.
He's Ric Flair.
But... in your mind, Ric Flair can get away with a lot, but Randy Orton...
I just said.
I know, but this is kind of segueing into what happens.
Oh, you're segueing.
So,
okay.
Randy Orton comes out, someone who gets away with nothing in your mind.
No, he should get away with nothing. He gets away with everything.
That's not what I said?
No.
Oh, okay, I take your word for it. Randy Orton comes down to the ring.
I have no idea. But anyways, yeah, Randy Orton sucks.
Yeah, well, if y'all don't know, I actually am drinking tonight.
You are, actually.
Actually...
Is that pure?
No.
Okay, it doesn't look very diluted.
Well, I'm drinking Jägermeister. Got a little bit of Red Bull in it. I'm probably the most inebriated I've been in a long, long, long time.
Really?
I usually only have like a shot.
Why didn't you tell me this before we started the review?
Because you didn't notice. But I wanted full disclosure. I wanted to let y'all know that I could be, you know, I could come up for a wellness policy. Since we got Randy Orton, wellness policy, you know, and then we got Ric Flair, who's drinking and stuff. I just thought I would bring it up.
I can tell now because you're just rambling.
Anyways, Ric Flair is called old by Randy Orton, the double time I got 2 belts, but I'm one unified champion, world heavyweight champion guy.
Randy Orton sucks.
And Ric Flair says he's immature, says that Orton, you know, was promising, but he's
never grown out of being a punk.
Basically.
Which is very true.
It is kind of
true.
true.
He gave a very true promo.
Mm-hmm.
And then I said, I wonder why Ric Flair and all those other old guys don't just go like, Randy Orton, you need to get out. You're such a pain. But I forgot that his dad was probably all their friends.
Yeah, I think that has something to do with...
No, his dad cannot speak. It still drives me insane.
Because he's got that redneck accent.
And he's got, like, a speech impediment.
Yeah, well, Ric Flair has a speech impediment.
It's not as bad as Dusty Rhodes. It's redneck accent plus severe speech impediment.
Don't hate on people with speech impediments. They can't help it.
Well, I know, but usually they don't go into a career that involves speaking.
Well, probably...
Or they go to speech therapy and fix it.
But back in the day... being a wrestler, I mean, they didn't really look at your speech, because you didn't get on the microphone like you do now. So having a speech impediment was not even an issue. It really wasn't, because it wasn't a thing back then. You know, I'm just saying. Anyways, they have their segment. Now we got the Wyatts. Now we got
Daniel Bryan.
And I
wondered if perhaps WWE had enough forward thinking that they've wanted Daniel Bryan to do the Wyatt family all along, which would explain why they kept keeping him down, because that's why the Wyatt family got him, because the Machine was keeping him down.
Mm-hmm.
It would explain why he grew that huge, giant beard for no reason.
And hair.
And hair. So it would explain a lot. But I'm just not sure if I have enough confidence that WWE had that much foresight.
Yeah, I really don't either. I mean...
It could have just been a happy accident.
Okay, but here's the thing. Why put him in that situation? It seems really forced. Like, we've made a decision. Something's going to happen down the line. We got to make this change now. Because it doesn't make... I don't know. It makes some storyline sense, like you said. But that seems very coincidental.
But you also said that Undertaker has been wanting to wrestle him.
Yeah.
So perhaps... Because he's got to be heel for Undertaker to wrestle him. Kind of.
Yeah, he has to be.
Yeah. So they had to do something to make that happen. I'm so glad the Undertaker said no to Brock Lesnar, though.
Well, okay, the rumors with the Brock Lesnar thing is that Brock Lesnar, doesn't appear enough for them to train together, because apparently the Undertaker in previous years has gone over the matches a lot beforehand, which I find semi surprising.
Why?
Because the Undertaker, I would think, would be, let's call it in the ring type of guy, but no.
It's freaking WrestleMania, and it's like the only match that anyone will care about in the future, probably.
I know, but to me, it seems like the Undertaker being the way he is. I don't know. In my mind, him being like, let's make it happen. We got spots we got to do, but let's fill in the blanks. But like you said, it makes sense. The way the matches are structured, like with the Shawn Michaels thing and, those two matches, yeah, it seems like that they probably did have a very thought out storyline. That's why it was so freaking good. And they hit all their points.
I mean, it's possible that they could practice like 3 different things in like in one spot and be like, well, you can either do this or this or this. I don't know.
Yeah, but it makes sense now.
But you gotta practice.
It makes sense now. So, if the Undertaker wants to face Daniel Bryan, and they want to have Daniel Bryan looking like this or whatever, I mean, it makes sense. I mean, he fought CM Punk last year, so I can't even...
I forgot about that match because it sucked so bad.
I can't try to pretend that, like, oh, he's not good enough, because, man, if CM Punk can face... I mean, Daniel Bryan can face him, too.
Well, yeah.
I'm just saying. Okay.
Just glad it wasn't Brock Lesnar. That match would have sucked.
So we got the Usos and Rey Mysterio going against the Wyatts. Daniel Bryan's in there. To me, I don't know. I kind of got the vibe from the crowd that, yeah, they were chanting for Daniel Bryan, but I kind of got the feeling that people are kind of like, I don't really care anymore about Daniel Bryan so much. It's like,
really?
He's lost. He's lost on us.
I didn't get that feeling at all.
I don't know. I got the feeling I expected the crowd to be up in arms, screaming for Daniel Bryan, but I got the vibe that they didn't care so much. And maybe that was just, they didn't like his I'm a garbage man look or something. I don't know.
He did look like a garbage man.
Okay, some people had a big problem with him looking like a garbage man and saying he looked like Duke the Dumpster Droese, and that's like a big deal people are freaking out about, right?
Okay.
To me, he looks just like the other guys in the thing.
Well, I mean, he does.
Like the guy with the goat mask, that's like the same getup.
So that didn't bother me too much.
They all look like gas station attendants. I mean,
no, they don't look like gas station attendants.
They look like redneck.
They look like garbage men.
Mechanics.
No, they look like garbage men.
Well, whatever. To me, they look like redneck mechanics. I'm just saying. That's what they look like.
Mechanics usually wear long sleeves, I thought.
They're wearing long sleeves, except for Daniel Bryan.
No, Daniel Bryan's not.
But it was like cut off.
Yeah, it was like cut off.
He's a wrestler. You gotta show your muscles. I'm just saying. Anyway, so the Usos, they win, and we see JBL. He looks just like Biff from Back to the Future. He's got a weird pompadour-looking hair thing going on. I don't know. JBL, he's just weird-looking these days.
Say pompadour again.
Pompadour?
This is just funny.
What's wrong with that?
It's a funny word. I just wanted to hear you say it again.
Why don't you say it?
Pompadour.
Okay, I want to make sure I wasn't pronouncing it wrong, because that's something that I apparently do a lot.
No, I would have corrected you, but I just wanted to hear you say it because it's funny.
Pompadour.
Pompadour.
Now, Damien Sandow and the Great Khali have a rematch, because we all wanted to see...
Don't forget that Great Khali has a special, male cheerleader companion.
Yeah, I don't know who that was. I think that might have been somebody he used to have.
He was tiny, and he was cheering.
But I quit watching wrestling for a period, and when that was deep in the Kali push, and I did not see that as it happened, so I have no idea who that guy is. If that is indeed the guy who used to be with him back in the day.
Okay.
Anyways, yeah, who cares about that? Big E Langston was walking through the hall and sees all kinds of weird guys in the hall. It was very cheesy, very corny, I thought.
I missed that completely.
He saw some random people, and he looked at them because it was raw old school, and I just thought it was kind of corny. But anyways.
I try to count the number of computers you have on your desk. You have like 5, like on or around your desk.
Well, okay, I'm working on one so I can sell it. I got mine that I'm recording on. I got my old one from like 2008, and then I got my Windows 98 machine.
Put that one back there.
That?
Yeah.
That's a monitor.
Oh, that goes with that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
The monitor's broke on that one, so the monitor's coming through that.
All right, I'm sorry. I was distracted by the fact that Chronix had like 30 computers in a 5-foot area.
Well, yeah, it is what it is.
Please continue.
I got more around the house.
I know you do.
Okay, so Big E Langston beats Curtis Axel? Yeah.
I didn't watch that.
No.
I don't know what I was doing.
Probably. You were playing Pet Rescue.
Yeah, I was playing Pet Rescue.
Ryback was on commentary.
Okay.
Yeah, that was my reaction. Now the Piper's Pit.
This is the only Piper's Pit that I've ever seen that I thought was lame.
So he's going to have the Shield come out.
And I thought it was lame. I was just disappointed.
I think that you overhyped it in your head.
I must have.
Because I thought it was pretty cool.
I was so excited about it, and then I was just like, eh.
Well, I mean, Piper's had some great ones over the years, and this one probably wasn't as good as some has
and
been.
Piper didn't say a lot of funny stuff.
That's true.
He said some jokes that were like not. I was trying to remember what he said. He said one in particular that I thought was just really like odd. Like it wasn't funny. It was just odd.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It just there wasn't. I don't know.
I don't know. But anyways, they have their segment. Dean Ambrose talks. He was very reminiscent of the Joker. I know that other people have said that in the past, but I never really saw it until tonight.
I don't like that guy. Full on.
See, I mentioned last week. You remind me of like a weirdo drunkard.
I could see that.
Yeah, he just has that.
I said that he was creepy.
Well, yeah,
and he just kind of looked like a big dumb galoot. Like that's kind of what he looks like to me.
Galoot.
And I don't know. And his hair's all gross.
True. Seth Rollins also has a weird...
I have a problem. I have a serious, focus on people's hair.
Obviously.
And Ambrose needs to fix his.
Yeah.
He's got to fix his hair before I can like him at all.
Well, Seth Rollins, to me, has a kind of a strange lisp. I don't know if it's a lisp. I don't know what it is.
Look at you, talking about people's speech impediments.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just pointing out that it's weird that two people in the Shield have a speech impediment almost.
Uh-huh.
In a way.
Uh-huh.
I don't think it's a bad thing. It's a gimmick in a way, even though it's real, but...
Okay.
You're giving that look like I committed a crime.
I am giving you the look. I really want Kitty to do a really extra loud scream for the video.
She's not going to. Unless you kick her, so don't do that.
I won't kick her.
I noticed that in the segment... Piper looked like a drunk William Shatner. And he talked like him. So
I didn't think that at all.
So to me, it sounded
completely missed
there
that.
was 3 drunk dudes in the segment. So if you
I think that you were just thinking that everybody was drunk because you were currently drunk.
Well, I wrote it down before I started drinking. So all the people, you had if somebody would have tuned into Raw, they would have just seen 3 drunk guys arguing. And
that's true.
Exactly.
It would have been just. True. It would have been just like that show that made me hate wrestling.
Anyways, so
you know what I'm talking about.
What, Thunder?
Yep.
Anyways, so yeah, they're trying to tease the Shield breaking up, but they're not gonna do it yet. No. And old big huge Roman Reigns sitting in the back and says he's gonna break.
I know 3 people that think he's the sexiest thing ever.
Everybody does, apparently.
I mean, he's a good looking dude.
Oh.
But he's not the sexiest thing ever.
Which one do you think is the most attractive?
Well, he would be the most attractive.
Okay. Not Dean Ambrose?
No.
Okay.
Wyatt is ugly.
Okay, well.
And he's got ugly hair.
CM Punk and the New Age Outlaws come to save when it looks like all is lost for old Piper. But I did mention to you that, like, if I had to fight anybody, I would not want to fight Piper.
That's
because
true. We talked about that.
Because Piper, I don't care.
I said that I would rather fight Batista than Piper.
That's true. And we got in a discussion about how Goldberg and Batista, I would...
Wusses.
Yeah. They got beat up by Jericho. This is
Well, that's Goldberg. Batista just... He looks whooped.
He is. I mean, it's documented.
He's
basically.
whooped.
He's whooped by his wife,
and you can just see it. And like, I just think that all those muscles are overcompensating for maybe another part of his body that's not as large as he would like it to be.
Like his nose.
Yes, his nose.
Yeah, okay.
That's
Well, I mean,
that's just what I see.
Well,
because
Triple H had a much bigger nose in Evolution, and so did Ric Flair. I'm just saying. So they come to save, and now we got Sin Cara versus Del Rio again. You know, it's like reoccurring.
I'm tired of this match.
Yeah, who cares?
It's seen like 30 times.
Guess who won? Del Rio.
Yeah.
Yay.
Sin Cara won last week or something.
Well, yeah,
It surprised us.
Yeah, but
surprised us all.
Sin Cara is not even himself anymore. It's like a new man.
That's true. Sin Cara has been like 4 different people.
Yeah. Yawn. Cesaro and Jack Swagger take on Goldust and Cody Rhodes.
Jack Swagger sucks. Man, let me touch Kitty with my foot.
Stop.
Why?
Because she doesn't want to be annoyed.
You want to be annoyed.
Nobody wants to be annoyed.
I don't want to be annoyed when she starts screaming at the door at 3
Yeah, but
o'clock
nobody
in the
knows
morning.
that. Nobody knows that.
It's true. Nobody knew I was touching her with my foot until you said something.
Well, the truth was revealed.
The truth?
What?
You kind of slurred the truth there a little bit.
The truth?
There you go.
Sometimes I say truth. I can't help it. I live in the South. You kiss my ass. Now, Khali and Sandow. Did I already talk about this match? Anyways.
You said the Great Khali had a match earlier.
I thought I did.
We talked about the Great Khali.
I don't know.
Because I said he had a little cheerleader. And I thought that was later.
Well,
But you said it with such confidence.
Why do you always say stuff? See, you try to make it sound like you knew
I did
on
know.
the videos and stuff, but you don't.
I did know.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
See, you just say, when I get something wrong, you say, I knew that was wrong.
Just like that.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
So, it's like...
What was that?
It was my foot against this chair.
Sure.
Anyway, so, for those who didn't know, Great Khali had a match against Sandow.
I thought that he came out earlier.
Oh,
I want
and-
to see the paper.
And then you had a choice on WWE. App.
We talked about how they were going to have a rematch later.
Oh, they were going to, and then we
Yes.
probably just fast forwarded. But anyways, you got to vote on who was going to be the special guest referee. I didn't want the Sarge to win, but he won anyways. And
That's how I always know who's going to win. I pick the one that I least want to win, and it always wins.
okay, yeah, and then Khali wins, and then Cobra Clutch to Sandow. That was cool, I guess. But Sarge, to me, his stock has fallen in recent years because I started realizing that, like, his WrestleMania match was completely bogus. The heat generated around it was false.
And how many years have I said the guy was boring?
I know, but you don't count.
Why do I not count?
You just
I
don't.
said the sergeant was boring. You just told me I was correct. I said that Brock Lesnar was going to suck the day that he walked out. Nobody believed me.
You mean when he
sucked.
returned in 2012 or something?
Yes. I'm just pointing out I have a good track record of these things.
I don't think you have a good track
I
record.
think I have an
but,
excellent one.
I'm just saying. Speaking of Brock Lesnar,
Sucks.
he comes. His name is Brock Lesnar. Married to Sable.
Why are we learning Brock Lesnar's personal history?
So he comes out with Paul Heyman, longtime manager,
It looks like you're having so much trouble with this.
and he's got a new shirt, and it says "Eat, sleep, conquer, repeat." Awesome shirt.
Stupid shirt.
What's wrong with that shirt?
Stupid.
How?
Like you're a freaking pea-brained animal. Eat, sleep, conquer, repeat. I am man. That is what that shirt says.
It says, what was the punctuation on the end there? Do that again.
Okay, you gotta go, "Huh, I am man." You gotta hit your chest really hard
gotta
to
beat
make
your
a
chest.
"huh" sound.
So you're basically saying that Brock Lesnar is
Is
like
a pea-brained idiot.
he's a pea-brain, knuckle-dragging Neanderthal.
That is exactly what I'm saying.
Okay.
Surprised you put all those words together.
Why? Because I'm a
Current
pea-brained,
No.
knuckle-dragging
Because you
caveman?
You're getting to that state where some things slip up now, and you just said pea-baned.
What? No, I didn't. Rewind the tape. I did not say pea... whatever. I don't want to say it because somebody might, like, edit it and then put what I just said incorrectly in the correct spot.
Edit anything.
I'm saying some people.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, you know, anyways. What do you mean things are slipping? What the hell? What is that supposed to mean?
You're just kicking it a little bit more.
Man,
For those of you that don't know, he's just finished his glass now. Now
Okay.
we're on the coffee.
I don't need a commentary, Jim Ross. My God, when that alcohol intertwines with that caffeine. Anyways, so Mark Henry comes... I am not even sounding like I'm... Well, you're messing me up with your incessant laughing.
Go ahead.
Sound like a true, broadcast journalist as Mocha Bane would like to declare himself.
Oh my gosh. It's that crap way too seriously.
Man, Mocha Bane's gonna hear this and he's gonna be like, fee, fi, fo. Well, because apparently you said that all men...
No, I didn't. I said that shirt makes him sound...
I know, but then you said I was like
No,
that.
I didn't say that.
You did too!
I
Oh
did
my
not.
gosh, this is ridiculous.
You said that I said that, but I didn't say
You
that.
freaking did say
I
that!
freaking did not say that.
Oh my gosh. See what I have to deal with, people?
Whatever.
Anyways, so Mark Henry comes out and he gets his arm broke. Somebody can get their arm broke. Somebody can get their whistle licked. You know, this theme song.
Yeah.
I swear that's what it says in the song. Somebody can get their whistle licked. I say that every time he comes out, I sing it. I don't care.
I don't even know what that means.
I don't know. It's gotta be something else, but so that's what it sounds like to me.
Okay.
But the horrified, scary look on Brock Lesnar's face was just hilarious.
Was it?
You didn't see it? They showed it like 500 times.
I can't tell, because to me, he just looks like a Neanderthal, and he has one facial expression.
God.
And a squeaky voice.
You missed it last week when he went, ah!
That's true. He shouldn't have had a deep voice when he eats, sleep, conquer, repeat. He's got to go, eat, sleep, conquer, repeat, pew!
Pew! Why is he going,
Well, he can't go, huh, because his voice isn't deep enough.
That's true!
So he has to go, pew!
It's gotta go, pew! Okay! I'll say, now Mark Henry's arm is, like, contorted and
His
whatever.
elbow dislocated and
Yeah.
some other things.
I guess he'll be back next week.
Kameralak.
But then the
Devastating.
big Show comes out, and I say, man, this is bull crap.
Yeah.
Once again, Big Show trying to take credit for something somebody else did. Like, he tried to take credit for Daniel Bryan's Yes Chant. Now he's taking credit for all this stuff that Mark Henry did.
What?
Huh?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Remember when he used to do the Yes thing?
Oh, yeah, I do
Big
remember
Show
that.
just stole that from him. But anyways, now he's trying to steal that and trying to get people, leeching off of other people to get people to support the Big Show, which is complete crap. Who cares? Anyways, he tosses Brock, looks strong, and now I guess they might have a match at the Royal Rumble. I'm just like, this is crap. Give it to Mark Henry. You guys suck. The Bella Twins have a match with Oksana and Sailor Fox, but Sailor Fox somehow wins, and I'm just like, what the crap?
It looks like that says Stone in Stoneface.
I can't spell Oksana.
I can't spell Oksana either.
Exactly.
So.
Too Cool versus 3MB. Too Cool comes back
this was so cool.
in their original form.
This was awesome, except much older.
Yeah, much older.
This was really cool. We got to see the worm.
Scary old.
Always good for laughs.
Yeah, and I was surprised to see Jerry's kid back, even though Jerry's
Who
having
looks just like Jerry.
Now he does, because he's so old. But he had the fake tan on like no one else. And they did the worm. I was super excited.
It was
Rikishi wasn't wearing his thong.
That's true.
Not that
I think you reach a certain age and decide you shouldn't wear thongs in public anymore.
I mean, Lita quit doing it, which just bummed me out. But, I mean, Rikishi, his butt was so cratered, I just didn't think it could... It looks like the moon.
I mean, you just get a certain age where you got, like, grandkids and stuff, and you don't want your, like, 4-year-old grandson watching grandpa's butt on TV. Like, I'm just saying.
Vince
I think
McMahon...
you just get to a point.
But Vince McMahon didn't have grandchildren, so... At the time.
See, you haven't seen his butt since he's had grandkids, have you?
But, okay, since I'm never having kids, like, can I show my butt when I'm real old?
I'm not sure, but you don't regularly show your butt in public now, so...
That's true. It's been a while since the last...
You ever shown your butt in public?
I don't think so.
I don't remember you ever doing that.
Why would I do that?
Well, I don't know.
But, I mean, if I was in WWE, I probably would end up having to somehow.
You probably would.
Yeah. They always find a way for you to show your butt. Shawn Michaels always shows his butt randomly on TV.
Not anymore.
Well, that's
Not
true.
since he became a Christian.
It's true. And probably his butt looks like oatmeal.
Well, when he wears those dad shorts, his butt looks horrible. So
That's true.
I can
Anyways,
only imagine what underneath the dad shorts looks like.
2 cool wins, and that's cool. Now The Godfather comes out, but he just, like, hangs out with the legends, and I thought that was also kind of lame. But I did like the
That
show.
dude is old, though.
He is old.
Like, what else is he gonna do?
I don't know.
He came out with his girls and hung out.
But Bad News Barrett comes out, and
Oh my
I
gosh, this is so...
didn't even listen.
He had a podium. He said something about the flea markets are sad because you guys weren't there to sign their 25-year-old pictures or something. I don't know. It was okay.
So,
I just think the whole gimmick is kind of stupid.
Gene Okerlund comes out and starts talking about the...
Gene Okerlund, who looks so old.
He is old.
All these people look so old to me now.
He came out talking about the telephone service, which...
Yeah, and I was like, what is happening
I know,
right
I had
now?
to explain to you what that was.
I was like, people like called on the phone and talked to him, but then you're like, no, just listen to a recording before the dirt sheets and all that stuff.
Yeah, and they paid to hear rumors and stuff on
So weird.
other website or
Yeah, 'cause,
what are
like,
websites
I was
now.
just like, what is happening?
Yeah, I thought that was hilarious. So all the crap you get on WWE app for free, yeah, you would have had to pay like $2 a minute for that or something. So,
That is bogus.
anyways, Road Dogg and Billy Gunn
They actually came out and gave like a entertaining...
introduction for Punk.
Well, they gave an entertaining promo until they started introducing Punk, and then it was just propaganda.
Yeah, because earlier in the night when they did Piper's Pit, Piper kept just saying Punk, 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 Punk.
Well, they gotta
Just
have
like shameless plugs.
Yeah, everybody push that guy over because he's such a douchebag in real life.
Well, I mean, that is true, but people like him, so...
Yeah, he's such a douchebag.
So Punk goes against Roman Reigns.
Right.
And
Didn't Roman Reigns win?
no, I don't think so. I think Punk won this time.
But I thought at the end they were like, Roman Reigns is the best of the Shield. This proves it.
Oh, well, maybe he did.
Thought I heard that.
I didn't circle it, but I thought Punk won. But I guess maybe he finally met his match. Anyways, it doesn't really matter because they ain't done yet. You
Sure.
know, Punk is going to continue and everything. But Raw Old School, I really liked it. I thought it was entertaining.
I liked it a lot too.
They have been pimping out, it seems, the Raw Old School. I mean, they only do it like once a year, so I guess it's
Yeah, I
not
saw
like...
on Facebook there was a couple people that don't normally watch wrestling that were watching.
That's true. But, one thing we forgot is after that, you had Jake the Snake Roberts come back.
Oh, that was so cool.
It was. I did not expect him at all to come back.
He looked like way better.
Way better.
And I was actually he treated his snake much better than he used to
And,
back in the day.
you know, when
that
his-
used to really bother me.
This is like a weird thing for me as a wrestling fan. When his entrance music hit, I didn't even recognize his song.
That's true. We were just like,
That
what?
never happens to me. But
Oh.
I felt sad. But he came out, and the crowd actually kind of...
They went. No, they were happy.
Man, to me, they sounded like they didn't know who he
to
was.
me, he sounded like they were super excited.
But he came out with the snake.
Maybe there was like 5 seconds between the entrance music and him actually walking out that they weren't sure because they didn't know what it was either.
He gets the snake, puts the snake on Dean Ambrose. It kind of looked like the snake sharted on him a little bit.
It also kind of looked like that Dean Ambrose was about to bust out laughing.
He really did. But that was really cool.
I don't know if I'd be able to maintain my composure with Jake the Snake, like waving a snake in my face.
I mean, that was cool. I saw a lot of people
Was
like
cool.
on Facebook and Twitter like hating on the old school Raw, but
Why?
I just think
That
it's
was
a
one of
little
the
bit.
better ones in a while.
Yeah, well, I mean, they only do it like once a year, but see,
Oh,
I
you
don't-
know, 3-man band was out there at some point, but I don't remember what they did.
they got beat up by Too Cool.
That's right.
But like, I don't know. I don't feel like it's been pimped out like a
I
lot.
thought it was good.
I mean, it's corny, but
What's
it's
wrong with them
supposed to
pimping
be
it
a
out?
little bit corny. It's not supposed to be super duper serious.
I know.
Because the last time it was super serious is when Punk was like gonna kick the urn of the Undertaker. I mean, at
Oh.
Paul Bearer or whatever.
that was a while.
And that was right before WrestleMania.
Yeah,
And I thought that was kind of a wrong segment. But anyways,
yeah, it was.
that was Raw. Raw old school. It was cool. Batista's coming back soon. And we
Boo.
will all be intimidated by his presence. But until
We
then,
will not at all.
we'll see you guys next time.
Adios.